Hello, church. Good to see you all today, and it's an absolutely gorgeous day. I hope that you are enjoying it. I hope that your day is filled with peace and family and calm and reflection and rest. Train going past me in the background. I guess I'm one of those only people that I know who really likes to hear a train go by. It's just something very pleasant about it to me. Well, I want to share with you something today that I've been working on a little bit myself, and maybe I'm not the only one who would benefit from this. This morning I was listening to a podcast, and in the podcast they talked about in the Navy on the ships when an officer or a commander wants to make an announcement for the whole ship and for everybody to hear it. They'll get on the intercom and they'll say, "Now hear this, now hear this," and then they'll make the announcement. This particular speaker was making the point that actually is a really great mantra. Now you have to change the spelling and the punctuation, but here's what was suggested. Now, period. Here, H-E-R-E, period. This, T-H-I-S, period. Now, hear this. You know, I tell you, I spend too much time thinking about tomorrow and next week and next month and 6 months from now and a year from now, and I'm all for plans, and I think plans are great, and I'm not talking about planning. What I'm talking about is unhealthy worry. What's tomorrow going to be like? What's next week going to be like? What's a month from now going to be like? And I think sometimes what I really need is now, here, and this. When I taught school, I used to always start every class 6 times a day, and I would start with a saying. Every time the bell would ring, the kids would get settled. I would say, "Welcome to class. Today is the 8th day of April 2020. It is the only April 8th, 2020 that there ever will be, and we need to make the most of it." For years I said that, and yet I've somehow forgotten that. And maybe this is a time for you, like me, to remember that it's right now. It's right here. It's this that we're a part of. It's now, it's here, and it's this that God's using to grow us and to talk to us and to shape us and to mold us and to change us. It made me think about a passage of scripture. My friend Rob Davlin, this was his favorite scripture, and he would quote this, he would use this in devotional talks. Anytime he had an opportunity to share the word, he would always share Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 and 16. "Pay very careful attention then to how you live, not as unwise people, but as wise people." Here it is. "Making the most of time, because the days are evil." A lot of your translations will say redeeming the day, redeeming the time. The days are evil. Now, I don't think what Paul is saying here is that every day is nothing but evil all the time. But I think what he's saying is that if we're not intentional, if we're not purposeful, then inevitably the evil that is present will take over. The worries and the fears and the concerns and the dread and the unknown and the uncertainty, these will be the things that, unless we are consciously looking at what God is doing right here, right now, we're going to inevitably fall back to those things that are unhealthy. So now more than ever, I need to hear this. And I need to be a part of changing my life, to put God back into the center of my very moment, and to ask, "God, right now, what are you doing? Right here, where are you at work? This moment, how would you have me live it?" Redeeming the day, making the most of time, living as wise people. I hope that these words will be encouraging to you. They've certainly been encouraging to me. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.